If you're thinking about selling your Whistler property, the goal is simple. You want the best price possible. But here's the part most sellers miss. Getting top dollar in Whistler isn't just about having a great property. It's about how you position it, how you present it, and how you launch it to the market, especially those out of town, Vancouver, or international buyers. And when you do all three the right way, you don't just sell, you sell smart. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to maximize your sale price here in Whistler step by step. No fluff, no hype, just what works right now in today's Whistler market. My name is Dean Linnell. I've been helping Whistler property owners sell with confidence for over 27 years. And if you're looking to get every dollar out of your property, this is where it starts. Let's get into it. The biggest thing to understand is this. Buyers don't pay more for potential. They pay for what they can see and feel right now. So the first impression your property makes in today's online world is everything. This is where most listings fall short. Dark photos, lazy descriptions, no story being told. But in Whistler, where the majority of buyers are coming from out of town or even out of the country, you don't get a second shot. That first scroll has to grab them. And that means professional photography, clean visuals, clear layout, drone shots, floor plans, and images that highlight your views, your light, and your lifestyle. We're also talking about compelling video content too. Your realtor must be showcasing your property on YouTube. Not just a lazy slideshow of photos, but an actual compelling, personally narrated video walkthrough tour. This simply isn't optional. The property has to feel like an experience, not just a room with four walls, but a gateway to something bigger and an aspirational connection to the buyer's new mountain life. The moment it looks like every other listing, it blends in, and if it blends in, it gets skipped. But the visuals are just step one. The story your listing tells has to match the buyer you're trying to attract. If you're selling a phase 1 unit with nightly rental potential, you're not just selling a condo, you're selling freedom. Income when you want it, personal use when you don't. It's flexibility. That's how it needs to be positioned. If it's a phase 2 hotel style unit, your story shifts to passive income, zero maintenance, and a true hands-off investment. And if you're selling a residential chalet or townhouse, it's about long-term roots, family memories, and connections to the mountains. You're not just listing a property for sale. You're leading with value that speaks to your ideal buyer. Once your positioning is tight, we have to talk about price because pricing is where the game is won or lost. Some sellers want to start high, but that's a dangerous move in a market like Whistler. Today's buyers are informed. They're watching pricing trends. They're tracking sold listings of other units in your building maybe. If you price too high, your listing sits. When it sits, it gets stale. When it's stale, people stop looking. That's how price reductions happen, and that's how our leverage is lost. The better strategy is be aggressive and nail the price from day one. That doesn't necessarily mean underpricing. It means pricing at the exact spot where buyers go, that looks fair, and it might not last. That's when momentum builds, offers show up fast, and you get your price through competition, not negotiation. Now let's talk about timing, because when you list a Whistler property, it's just as important as how. Pre-ski season listings tap into motivated buyers who want to close and move in before winter. Spring listings pull in people who've just visited during ski season and are now ready to buy and want to get set up before the coming summer. Either can work, but your messaging, photos, and buyer targeting all shift based on the season. That's why launching with intention matters. And here's the part that really takes it to the next level. It's how we amplify the listing once it's live. Most agents hit publish and cross their fingers. We don't do that. We run targeted online ads to buyers who've shown interest in Whistler. We hit curated email lists with real demand. We retarget visitors online. We optimize listing descriptions and video tours so they show up in AI search. It's a full campaign, not just a social post. Because in Whistler, your buyer might be in Vancouver, or Seattle, or Hong Kong, or sitting on their couch in San Francisco browsing listings between Zoom calls. Wherever they are, your property needs to find them and make them stop scrolling. Once buyers are coming through the door, the next step is presentation in person. Even if the home or condo is vacant or rented short term, it needs to feel dialed in, clean, clear, welcoming. Buyers need to walk in and picture themselves there instantly. In some cases, light staging or decluttering does the trick. In others, we prep a simple info packet at the property with rental income, usage rules, or renovation ideas so buyers feel informed and ready to move. Because here's the truth, the best offers always come early. That first week is where everything happens. So everything needs to be ready before the listing goes live. Photos, the video, the pricing, legal documents, historical revenues, showing access. That's how you avoid price drops, stalled out listings, and awkward negotiations later. When you combine the right prep, the right launch window, and the right strategy, you don't just sell your property, you maximize it. If that's what you're aiming for and you want help figuring out what that looks like for your Whistler property specifically, just reach out. I'm happy to put together a plan tailored to your goals and your timeline. Now that you know how to position your Whistler property for top dollar, the next question is what actually makes buyers stretch their budget? Because when the right elements line up, I've seen buyers pay more than asking and feel pretty good about it. In the next video, I'll break down exactly when and why buyers are willing to pay more in Whistler and how to set your listing up to trigger that kind of response. Click right here and let's unlock that next level interest.